I'm here. Just gotta hold on. I've been busy all day. Bots, hello. Welcome back. I robbed the ex-Halloween bowl. I don't know why we bother getting stuff for the kids for Halloween, because no one ever turns up at the house. Cola bottles always go first because they're the worst. How are we all doing? See, Paul is in. Nick's in. Yeah, they do. Well, we got... got the first round of gold painting on this one. And... on this one. So we're getting there. One colour at a time. What's everyone been up to today? Before I forget. Nah, there's loads to do yet. Loads. You've been painting your class 43. Good, good, good. Tell you a good railway channel to watch on the YouTubes. You probably already know. Everard Junction. He's good. I'm trying to get this to open up without it. Cracking. These are wet pallets, if anyone doesn't know. Yeah, Everard Junction's really good. He models 1980s British Railway. This should expand, fill this. Train station, hello there. How's it going? Teams, hello. It's good though, there's a lot of line side stuff, so some trunking and well, we're getting there. Yeah, this is starting to behave now. Yeah, have you all had a good time? What's been going on? Who's had a good day? What have you been doing? We're going to get this soaked first, and then we're going to start painting. In the meantime, I'm going to open some giant straubs. These aren't all that great. Yeah, it's starting to expand. A bit more water. That's what she said. Anyone want a dark strawberry? A new job? What's this new job business soon about? I do the sauce thing with crisps. I haven't got any. And they got no ready salted. I didn't know you were going for a new job, Eames. Or is it in the same company? What? We're nearly there. Just keep chucking water at it. Seems to be the play. Oh, fun times. Yeah, you got international travel, or to just remote stuff? Just a couple more straubs. So if you don't know what's actually going on here, this is a wet palette, and it's a new sponge. And the sponge was like the driest thing ever conceived. So just rehydrating it can't see much. If I do this, watch, you'll get a better idea of what's actually going on. Try to get this to fill up with water. Yeah, it does. Isopropyl does strip paint. Acrylic paint, it'll strip. Unless you're referring to locomotives and carriages that have been factory painted. Because they use a different process. But if I put isopropyl on these, it'll strip off. You won't touch enamels. Yeah, it's about filled up now, just a little bit more to go and we're good. Not that we'll be using it much this evening, however, because the rest should soak in. Sorry, Polly, go on. Sorry, I read it as well. I haven't used Mr. Colour Putty, but I'm going to assume it's similar to, is it stinky stuff? So is it lacquer? It shouldn't take too long. If it's like anything like the Tamiya stuff, it should be done in an hour or two, 4 hours to be safe. Well, how long have you been waiting? Well, if it's smelly, it'll be lacquer based. Okay, last lot of Haribos, and then we're going to start. What have we got this time? We've got some eggs. The eggs, how many eggs is there? 4 eggs? The hearts of the wood. In fact, no, because these aren't proper gummy bears. They're different to the normal ones you get. Yeah, 3 or 4 hours. It'll be touch dry on the surface within an hour, though. Right, so what are we doing first thing? I said I was going to paint some red, didn't I? Yeah, we're going to do the rocket tips red and the surrounds gunmetal. Yo. Ah, so that's why you like your trains. I have to get the decal sheet out as well. See what we're decaling with. One left. Right, we need red paint. We're going to use Mephiston that I've decanted. It's just to start to tie the colours in a little bit. Mephiston's pretty bright. this one. This one first. So yeah, I spent the day today taking apart some guitars. So I have a number of them I want to sell. However, I think I'll make more money by selling the bits rather than them as whole machines. And one of mine, the first guitar I ever bought when I was an adult. I've got out of storage and I'm tidying up because it's a mess. That's what I've been doing. Those will dry darker. Who's talking about glue now? With what glue could you temporarily glue a model together? Reason to be able to airbrush it and then take the arms off to be able to paint them more easily. It's a good question. You don't use just like a tiny bit of super glue? Just enough to break the connection. Well, have you told folk about it? Have you spoken to anyone? No, it's difficult to do, but it is the right thing to do. How about blue tack? Would be the other thing. Well, you probably feel that way, but if it stops it happening, then that's, you know, otherwise you start becoming vindictive, and vindictiveness isn't good. How about some double-sided sticky tape? The thin stuff? Like what some people use to mount a... Or what's it? A model to piece of wood to prime. Well, you need to tell the people again that it's still happening. How many of them are doing it? Not that this is the best advice in the world. You do some training and then beat them up. Just thinking back to school days. And you're how old did you say? Was it 13 or 15? 13? I'll tell you one thing, a lot of it is just bluff. It was, Pearl Jam, it was clear. We did it red using Tamiya Clear. Those rockets aren't right yet. We'll get a wash on them and they'll darken down. So we've just got to keep that in mind. They are bright and they look silly. They'll be fine. But don't change your UR to fit in with pricks. Right, I want to get the decal sheet. Just have a quick look at it. Yeah, I sprayed from the inside. That's some dark advice from Eames. Where's my bloody... for fuck's sake. I need to do a little bit of organising. That red's darkening down as it dries, which is nice. don't think I can even get this out of here. So... Oh. One of the best things is, though, you are only 13, which means as you grow a bit older, you might get naturally bigger than they are, and then they will shit themselves every day that they're in. There were some bullies at my school, and they were trying to bully, but they were just dickheads in like the first couple of years. And there's this kid in my class who, he was softer than a bag of shite in like year 7, 8 and 9, and he was tiny. And then that summer of going in from year 9 to year 10, he had like the biggest growth spurt, and he'd been doing like weights and stuff, and he was massive, and all the bullies were like the kindest person to him, because he could quite easily just fuck them all up. Stick some of these in here. It was so bad that I think it was year 8 or something. We had, whenever it was when we got our was it the tetanus injections, TB injections, whenever that was. The fun thing for the bullies to do was to like punch you really hard on your arm. If you weren't, you know, the most aware person, and you could see it coming, it'd fuck you up. Anyway, it was PE one day when we had that. We had PE in the afternoon, and as everyone was getting changed, all the bullies went up to him and was like pounding on his arm exactly where it was. No shit, within like 5 minutes, his arm, instead of going like that, well, actually like that, because it was on his arm vertically, it went like that. It's like a massive, like an apple was just in his arm. It was really fucked up. I'll always remember that. This was the same kid. Michael, he was called. He was really, really clever. He was like he was in the computer class, programmer type. He wrote, when we got, because back in those days we had shit computers. Like there was 2 computer rooms. Who's that? 55. Thank you very much. They're like, what's the word I was going to say? 2 computer rooms, an upstairs and downstairs one. The downstairs one was where all the good computers were, and upstairs was the shit, really, really old computers. We're talking computers that some of them had orange screens that were that old. They just ran basic. So no one used to do anything apart from the nerds. And Michael had wrote this, like basically instant messaging software between all the computers that were on the network. He was brilliant. That got him a lot of friends, because this was before instant messaging was a thing. He was smart. Yeah, it's like amber screens of old-time computers. Here's an eco sheet. Now, the gold ones are cool. We can use the gold ones. These red ones, annoyingly, are translucent. So if we put them on a dark colour, we're not going to see them. These ones here are a bit shit for that. These ones, however, are decent. So we'll use some of these nice big wolf heads. And we've also got all these as well. So we have to decide where we're going to put stuff. You're off. Need to tidy it before early tonight. See you tomorrow, Paulie. Show up at Sweet. You take care. It's a shame that these ones are so tall and they won't fit on. Or they might fit like so. Might fit like so. Should we cut one out and see? Schizoras. I just noticed that the gems on these are red and our gems are green. So that'll work, and that'll work really well. So we can have that one on there. Well, it's going to... We have grills underneath it, however. Trying to work out the best way of dealing with those. I could fill them in. Because it's such a good place to put a decal, this whole top area. And they're just a little bit annoying that they're there. What do we reckon? What do we think? It's going to be quite destructive to fill that area. Because if we don't fill it, this is going to look weird on the top. It's right through the centre. Where have we got that's a little bit thinner than that? No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure that would work. So they're the same width because we've got anything a little bit thinner. It's a shame we've only got two of these and one's red. So this one, we don't really want anything that's too red on it. On the back area. The only real back area place there would be on a wing. And I think we got better for the wings. Let's see what else we got then. There's lots of these size things. I'm thinking I need something for the wings, the emblems for the wings. So we could use, the thing is the red, I want some gold ones. Look, these as well, which are quite cool. And they're facing each other. We're having those on the wings. Hey, Andrew. So Prop Shop, hello. Welcome back. Good. Well, it's been busy, but we're doing all right, thank you. I'm just trying to plan my finances ahead because it's going to get tight next year. It's going to get tight. I don't think these are usable in 30k. So they're going on the wings. Yeah, because 40k Space Wolves are shit, Ken, so you're going to use these? Those are going on either side of that. So do these fit in? Like little shield thingies. So we know where they're going, and we know where they're going. Could do with my tweezers for this job, so I can see. Ow! Don't stab yourself with your tweezers. So the problem is, it's the little dangly things that are on the bottom of this shield thing. Make it difficult to fit anywhere sensible. Just too large for anywhere. So we could just take take the bottom bit off. What I think is about to happen. And that's just the shield itself. Whichever they want to, Ken. We're just painting them as we want to, which is what we can do. We don't have to abide by any stupid made-up rules or answer to anybody as to why we're doing it. Who cares? Any of them. It's a shame I haven't got anything that go nicely in there. I mean, there's runes, but they're going to be a pain in the ass to do. We'll have to have a look at some 40k sheets for that. So we've got one for there, one for there, one there and there. We have one each for the sides. We're also going to put some 3D things on there. We need some number 6s. There's some gold 6s up here. Well, hero, thank you very much. We have a couple as well. Where are we? And we've still got a long way to go. A long way to go on the pair of them. We're just working out where we put our decals at the moment and which ones we're going to use. Welcome in. Yeah, there's a long way to go. We'll start off with the ones on the wings, I think. They'll be the most... what's the word I'm looking for? The best looking ones to do. Most impact. Why is this still here? Uni Space Wolves, what do you do? I have to trim this one so it fits in the water. Well, I'll show you the tricks and how to make them so they're a good thing to do. Number one, don't let them sit in the water for too long. Different decals will separate from the backing quicker than others. Your modern military dioramas and occasionally spacemen. Well, we also do scale models. We have a couple of projects on the go at the moment. I've got scale model wise. I have a little German RSO 01 we're working on. We've got most of it built other than the cockpit. We've also got alright, I'll check all that after stream, Ken. We've also got, where's my instructions gone? Oh, they're miles away. One of our main projects, when it's not Warhammer, is this BR-52 German World War II steam locomotive in 1/35th scale. It's quite big. We're just trying to break the back of these projects before we get back onto that one. I also do 1/16 scale RC tanks. And when I was out in the States this summer, I won an award for a 1962 Fleetside Chevrolet pickup at a model show we went to. And here's the first foray into scale modelling I was in about 8 years ago. So yeah, we do a fair bit of scale stuff and Warhammer stuff. Warhammer pays the bills, unfortunately, so that's why we do a lot of it. Yeah, we shoot 5 nights a week. We do Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Mondays. Those haven't released from the backing yet. To test, this one has, you see, you can see it moving. So, to do this, nice and easy way, get yourself a little paintbrush. Make sure it doesn't have paint on it. I will just test on there. There's a little bit of pink on there, but I think we'll be alright. No, we won't, it's come off more. Let's use a different brush. This one will do. I'm just going to wet the area. All the wetting the area does is it allows the decal to move around a bit and doesn't just instantly stick. The more you have like a water layer, the better. I'm not worried that there's bumps on the surface. It's fine. And the biggest advice I can give you when it comes to decals, Prop Shop, is don't be too like, oh no, I'm going to destroy it. You've got to be in control of the decal for it to work properly. Otherwise, they'll bend and tear and rip. And no one wants that. What I'm going to do is just doubly make sure where I'm putting it. I'm not going to use any solvent at this stage. Like micro set or micro salt. In fact, micro set I don't use at all because I think it's shit. I'm just going to offer the paper up to it because it's a large one. If they're smaller, you can usually just dab it onto your brush and then, well, as long as your brush is dry, it'll pick up onto the thing and move it across. And then, as long as we keep it wet, we can move it around. Finger ends dry. You can carefully move it. And just keep water there. As long as it has that water layer underneath it, you can move it. You'll see some people will use tweezers or a knife because you can sort of grab it a bit more, but at the moment we're just trying to decide where we want it. I'm thinking if we move it further over here, it might look a bit silly. This bend is the kicker at the moment because it's right over a thing. Well, the fact that there's raised detail there shouldn't really bother us. We're trying to work out our alignment. Now, this is a panel, so we could move it this way a little bit more. You can't really go wrong as long as you're gentle. You don't want to go too close to this because then we're going to have to deal with another bad point. I'm thinking maybe we just do it where it is. And if we did go closer to here, we'd avoid it and we could maybe put something else on. No, I'm going to go with it being there. I'm just going to have it sat right over that detail. And I'll show you how we deal with all this foldingness. Do you want it angled? Or did I like it as it was? Oh yeah, you got to wet the surface. If you don't, yeah, you don't need to do that either. I mean, it does benefit sometimes. You don't need to do it. I think I'm going to go vertical and then give this space over here for potentially a number 7, number 6. A bit more. Let's get the other one on the other side then. Yeah, because we can now put a nice gold 6 on there. Yeah, as soon as if you don't wet the surface, it will instantly stick. And we haven't finished with that. We're now going to come back to it and adjust it. These are nice and thin, so don't expect too many problems. I want to push the decal off the top just a little bit so I can hold on to it. I'm just watching where the alignment is. It's about there. Right, next big helper. These things. Now when it comes to getting these to lay down nicely, we are going to get some microsol out. What microsol is it's basically like a vinegar. It will eat away the varnish that's on the top of the decal itself. So I'm just going to wet one with water. And then I'm just going to roll. You don't want to start pushing. I'm just rolling along the surface just to get any liquid out that may be underneath it. Now it's going to be a little bit trickier for us at the moment because of the surface we're going on, but that'll be sorted in a minute. Switch over, move that, just making sure there's no bubbles under as much of it as possible. Now, like I said, it's not laying down ideally But we're about to fix that. I'm going to open our microsol. I'm going to apply a couple of coats of this while we do the other stuff. So I'm going to put that on this side so I don't knock anything over with our paintbrush. You won't get instant results with it. It will take a couple of minutes. Just saturate it. This will soften it and let it conform. And you can put it over the entire thing, like we do have panel lines. Right, we'll let that sit there. Enough water in there. Let's get these little wolf heads in. So, they're preparing. We're going to take our dry one of these, just so we know it doesn't have water on it, and we're going to put it straight into the microsol. And again, we're rolling. Just gently. And you can start to put a bit of pressure on. It's already, I don't know whether you can even see, but it's already starting to conform. Those wrinkles are natural as it softens. You don't want to move it around at this stage. Right, we'll come back to that one. So you can see a difference between that one. You can see the bit that's raised up. If you compare it to this one hasn't had any work done to it yet. Where are we? It's a mess. But we already put the microsol on there, so we're going to wet our tool again. And we're going to just try and push as it softens. This one's not as soft, this side. So as this side doing now, it's had a chance to repair. What are you clipping? What sound effect did I make this time? So this side's better than the other side at the moment. Let's add another coat on. Just here. And where the lines are. That's just about flat, that side. And flat that side. Yeah, you don't want to brush anything. Roll across the surface. As soon as you roll it, as soon as you brush it, you fucked it. I would have left this in the water too long, probably. It's looking okay. So this has had stuff on, so I'm just going to wipe it on my trousers. Right, so this is all we want here. I'm going to dry my brush on my t-shirt. And now I've got it on my brush. We've wet this surface so we can line it up. And put it on. Wet the surface. Dry the brush. Pick it up. And there's a level. Number 6 is I'm sure I've got some scripture on one of the sheets I can put below it. So yeah, we're going to put both of these in. I need to get some more 6s on now. We have plenty. I'm still not sure what to do about this area here. You can't see. About this area here. Because I would like to put that big decal right over there, but we do have these slits. It's annoying. Basing 7 knights. Go you. Oh, I've just spotted there's a load of silver I've missed down in there. So currently, the gold that's on with the decals is a completely different colour to the gold that's on with the trim. We will be fixing that when we highlight all this up. I'm tempted to just put this on and see how bad it looks right over the top where I wanted it. I want to cut the bottom off this circle. Which I keep doing. Should we try it? What's the worst that can happen? We take it off. That's literally the worst that can happen. We take it off. You've been in that water long enough. Come here. Making a mess. I have an actual decal tray. I should be using it. Instead of just getting water everywhere. Okay. How are these sixes doing? Not yet. Move over you. Get you some stuff in. Just working out where I want stuff. These sixes are just starting to come alive. It'd help if I put water on that surface, wouldn't it? So let's just put these in this water while we're waiting. Well, this has got so much carrier film on. This is going to be a nightmare. Should have looked at that before I'd started this plan. What do we think? Gonna need some fettling. It's definitely gonna need some fettling. Yo, Gosu, welcome. Now, there is a grill there. I want to catch the light so you can see it. That the decal's right over the top, but I don't think you can spot it through the decal. So we're going to leave it like that. I want to knock that. We've been up to go soon. Hope if I had a free hand here. You got some walks in. Did some painting this morning for the first time in months. You normally wait until your eyes are warmed up in the afternoon. Well, you're getting your new eyes tomorrow, aren't you? Fingers crossed. I think we need some runage. I also need 2 more 6s. I'll do some writing on the side of here, which I think is I'm just going to take a big strip of the runes. Now there's red on here. I don't know whether we'll be able to see it or not. It's my only concern. Where else do I want runes? Because I might be able to get away with some red runes. It's got to be on somewhere light though. It's my only issue. On the top gun, possibly. Split them first. Because I want to put these along here, I think. I need something on that panel. And then I need to put something inside there. This is going to be the test one then. It's all one section, is it? Yep. Are those 6s ready to move? I doubt it, but we can see. Not quite. They're close though. I can feel them. I And there you go. Not upside down that way. So I'm going to put a row of runes across here and the other side, so I'll have to cut those. I have the red ones which we might be able to get somewhere, maybe along there. I say red, they're very, very dark, so it's not too big a thing. Okay, these are awake. Oh, under there would be quite nice. Something under there. Although he is also a good place for the 6.
Bitties.
Bitties, busy builder, thank you very much. How are you doing? Dropped some decals now. Damn it. This is what happens when you use water on your decal rather than just a dry brush. It wants to grab. See, the knife was dry. Home from work. Well, welcome home. Unless you've been at home all day. And then I hope you're enjoying your weekend. We're going to go here with it. It's too nice a place. Like under that shape. Oh, just there. Now where did the one go that fell on the floor? I'm going to have to get a new one. Seize it. It's alright, I'm sure I'll drop something else. No, it's gone. It's come off the thing. Have to do a new one. Let's get these things off then, they'll be done now. Ah, there's that other drop. Rescued this one. How did the missus take the shelf? And what did you drop? Oh, nice. I saw you had a post asking about those. Well, isn't I don't like it. It's a good one. Tomorrow will be even better. When you find the bits that you didn't manage to clean up, it starts to smell. Oh dear. I like those on there. Oh, they'd be cool. Have you got real louvres on yours? Get the kids, pack them up. We're leaving. This is getting unwieldy. I think every card benefits from real louvers. I think you just go for it. What am I going to put in this area here? I need something in it. I don't know any card that looks worse for having them. I might have to find a 40k Space Wolves sheet. See if there's anything on there. Some things, they're all black, which does not help me. Oh, there's some things that aren't black. There are a couple of things that are white. One Opal Manta. Or Vauxhall if you're from the UK. Looked good with louvers. I was going to get a Nissan 350Z at one point, and I wanted one for that. Rover were from the 80s onwards. Rover were pretty much just shit. Oh yeah? What was the crack? Have you decided whether you're colouring yours in yet? Or are you just gonna tidy it, run it for a bit and see how you feel? I'm not 100% sold on these because they're white, but I think on the black it'll work. Yeah, I think preserving it, run it for a year, wait till next summer, see how you're feeling, and then you can maybe even save up until then. And then even if you decide you don't want to, you've got a load of money you can spend on something else. Did you see they found another filming model of the Enterprise? And it was found on eBay recently. Of TOS. It was found on eBay, yeah. It had gone missing. It was one that was on Gene Roddenberry's desk, and it had gone missing for years and years and years, obviously. And it turned up on eBay. It's crazy. Someone was asking a grand for it, weren't there? Or it was starting bid at a grand. Speaking of eBay, somebody just bought 4 items from eBay for £318.96 without bothering with making any offers. You just buyed it now. Nice. That's madness. No, don't go upside down.
I saw an ad for burial plots, and thought to myself, this is the last thing I need.
That ain't getting pushed. Hold up. Next, thank you very much for the biddies. I have a load of guitar bits I need to try and sell. And I only decided to sell them today. So I might just stick them on Reverb, that might be the best plan. I don't know whether I like these, I don't think I do. And you put a stop to that, I take it, Eames. What do we think? Do you think that looks shit? I think it looks shit. It's just the wrong colour. It's just the wrong colour. Now, before we rip it off, how about if I use it as a base for the OSL? So what I mean is, any of the actual runes that are on the model, like down here, or down by the engine, there's some here and there's some on here, they're going to get sprayed white, like a bit of a white bloom, and then filled in with white so they're bright. And then with my red ink, I'm going to go psh, 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 over it and make them glow. So I could do that on the front. Psh, psh. That's how it's done. What do we think then? So I could just blush white across these and then do the OSL and it would light those up. Because I just don't know what else to put in this little frame. I don't know what else we can put in it. Let me have a look. I can take them off easy enough. Let's have another look through this bag of gubbins. Now some of these I need to attack. Shame they're black. Do you have any white ones? Do have white ones. We're sorted, I think. And the skull. Whoa, we're sorted. I know exactly what's happening now. We're good. I've also got Oh! Don't you fall down, you bugger. It's no good, that's a tight machine. Somewhere in here I put something that was... this. Lancer sheet. Alright, I'll show you the plan. Once I fully formulate it. Not enough, I could do with more. If anyone's got any decals they don't want, send them to me. I'll take them. Decals are my favourite. So I've got these. Now, these have little fur leases on which I don't want. But I have other things I can put over the top of that. Brush. These are really thin, so I have to be careful. We might as well put that in while we're here. I don't know whether these are opaque or see-through. I think they're see-through. Which sucks. But there's a silver text. We don't want silver though, because silver's not the right colour. Let's take those. Let's take just these for now. Come here. Thank you. I am going to put some like skulls or something down that side. Try it here. Let's get that into place properly because that's all over the place at the moment. Come back. Oh, this is going to be fun. Yeah, these aftermarket decals I've got are ridiculous. In the sense that they're so thin. We have a ball at the moment. It's going to require some surgery if we can even repair it. You'll have missed that. So I have a decal in here that's continually wanting to fold up on itself. It's upside down at the moment. It no longer is upside down. We're going to try and get it where we want it, which is the tricky part. That's how you wrestle and win it's the destructions. Skulls. Skulls are always handy, aren't they? Everybody likes skulls. Are they going to fit? It's going to be tight. But yes, they'll fit. Are they individuals? They are individuals. Let me get off my finger. Thank you. I need something to go below these 6s as well that's on these back wings. I mean, there's text, but I've got white text. I don't have any gold text. Oh no, I can put on there. There's some symbols I quite like. Let's stick them on. They're on this. I think they're the ones that Ghosty was using on his Lancer. If they'll fit, it's going to be tight fit on there. Jesus. Not leave myself enough room. I think we're alright. You get in there, you two. One. Two. Three. That looks a lot better. It looks really white, but it's not. It's gold watch. Trust me, it's gold. Just look at where it is. Is that two different colours of gold? I think it is. It is, but I think it'll work once it's weathered. So there's one more place on here where I want to put something which I'm going to call major, like what we've been doing, and that's on here, which I think is going to be a wolfy symbol. I would just put that on the door that way round. Weird, I was looking at my analytics last night after stream because we did have a lot of new people chatting away from likes of YouTube and on Kick. And there's just a big spike, and I don't know what crazy algorithms YouTube decided to chuck at me. But we got 3 or 4 people in. I think that'll fit in there. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it will. We can try it, can't we? Oh, thanks, Cassie. That'll have done it. Once we've put this on, it's a question of putting lots of little tiny military decals on. Not lots, but just enough. It's those red ones when you save them. Just looking at this sheet, because these are all in German. Is that going to be enough? We shall see. Right, on those ones that we've been putting on and we haven't done anything with, I now need to put some microsol on. We don't mess it up. Again. So this stage does take a long time. If you want to do it properly, it takes a long time. But it's worth it. The last lots are the little tiny ones. It terrifies a lot of people, and it's just everybody panics. Everybody panics when it comes to doing decals, and it's not that a scary job to do. I think everybody just equates it with stickers. I'm still not sure on this, but it's staying on. It'll probably be fine once I get my gold toned right, just because the gold looks all sorts of weird at the moment. Okay, these are alive. Let's put some water on there first. Do I want that there? Am I happy with it where it is? Or am I not? I don't think I am. We're going to put it on here instead. These might be too small for all this, you know. In fact, I want that over here. Okay, you're upside down now. This is getting dry on this board. Where else am I going to put some stuff? Probably back here actually, so watch out because there's nout back here. I made sure to keep enough to do the other one. You still haven't finished doing the details yet, but I was getting sick of painting in silver and gold. Yeah. Right, we have 4 black ones to put on. Oh. We'll work out where these go. think I need some like words or something on this. Right, I think that's going to do it on those. I'm surprised there's no like sayings on the Space Wolf sheet. Those don't go with it. I don't think I have any more names left over on my other transfer sheet. Areas where I'm thinking I need something. Obviously we've got this will all be silver and they'll be silver. But I think I need... I don't think I need anything on here because I'm going to have like a shield on there. She'll cover that up. I might want some skulls on here. And the same on the other side. Maybe a black wolf head on here. So that's 2 black wolf heads. One for each side. And some skulls. Where's all my skulls? We have a couple of gold skulls left. There's a couple of little things for the engines we can put on here as well. The black, well, there's some white ones. There's some warning triangles, classic warning triangles. Right, let's get these ones submerged. Not much longer to go on this. It'll be a good job done once it's complete. Tomorrow we may... I want to break it up. I don't want to do decals again tomorrow. We'll finish painting the details in and maybe even do these shields that belong on here. Good night, Ames. Take it easy. Congrats on the new job. So yeah, we're gonna have to get that gold more in line with this gold and this gold on the top. Let's me find my sprues. I'm gonna put a lid on that stuff before it gets knocked over. Well, that just all missed. Where's my sprues? The wolf sprues, I mean. There's nothing much on those two. That's a tau sprue. Another tau sprue. Okay. Titans and tau. More tau. I haven't had this many tau sprues. Going to the extent of building a paved floor out of plasticard today and a base of soft plaster, so when you push your knight down it will elicit. Oh, look at you getting all fancy. There's a shield on that sprue. You have to send pictures. There's fancy on that sprue. These are dreadnought sprues. Endeavourdy, hello there, Space Wolves indeed. Well, so the cockpit is translucent, or see-through, white, clear. All I did was I used Tamiya Clear Red, and I sprayed it from behind. And it gave that look. I'm trying to find some nice bits and pieces to add to the sides. I'm sure there's a sprue somewhere with a load of like shields and stuff on. Thank you. Yeah, we've just spent the evening putting on the decals and stuff on this one. We're nowhere near finished yet. Same on the red one. We've got a long way to go still. My deadline is the end of the month, so that shows you how much longer I have to go. You're a Dark Angel player, you don't know much about... I don't know much, to be honest. I'm just painting them for somebody. I mostly do Imperial Knights when it comes to Warhammer stuff, but I don't play. How many sprues have I got in this box? That's Stormcast. You get out of the way. That's the one I want. Yeah, welcome in. We normally stream. Well, we don't normally. We do stream 5 nights a week. We do Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And we are probably halfway through this week, which is good. Aha, more fanciness.
Welcome to fucking Deadwood!
Ashanti, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Which is the Repulsor Executioner? Is that the one I've painted? You'll see it, possibly. No, Gladiator's the one I painted. Right, that'll do us fanciness. Let's put those back in. As long as I don't knock that shield captain in. A rivet. A rivet is like a bolt that you can't unfasten. On the corners of here, there's little dots. Those are rivets. Apart from it's rivet with an E. In case you do know the word, but the spelling's thrown you. These. So this has got all the fanciness on it. We need to work out what heat we want if we're going to be painting these up. It's like a nice big shield on this one. I painted a grand total of 1 Dark Angel thing. It was an Intercessor years ago. It was alright actually. I did underpainting. So I did the entirety of the scheme in black and white. And used a dark George did a dark green wash over the top, like an ink. I think it's somewhere on my Instagram. Trying to get advice on what to add to your Dark Angels list. You think you have 2 more Repulse Executioners. Fish is a good person to listen to. He plays competitively. Well, what's in that 4,700 points? Just the big hitters. Have you got Gladiator? Gladiator Executioner. Those are good. They also look pretty good as well. Some more shields. There's all sorts of shields in this. Is the Lancer the one with the big long cannon? Or is that the like flamey, meltery one? It's gonna be like a longboat, this thing, when by the time it's done, with a lot of shields hanging off the side. I think we're putting them all on. I don't even know whether the chat's Indevity, can you see the messages that Fish is typing? So let me know whether you can or not. If not, they're down here in the bar at the bottom. Or you can just join our Twitch channel. Twitch.tv/Solway Studios TV. It's where we're at. It's where we've been for the past 6 years. Oh, well, coming up 6 years. Fish has 3 executioners in his Smurfs army. See, this is Bjorn, the Fell-Handed Shield, and that might just be too big. It's clearly too big. So there's this one which I think actually belongs on the front. It's a frontal option, so we're not using it. Yeah, big on that ain't getting used. Ten Terminators, 3 Terminator HQs, and 5 Deathwing Terminators. Have you got the new Terminators? I think I missed her. There we go, there's the full list. Leviathan, Starter Set, Lion, Forest Lieutenant, 5 Intercessors, Centurion, Devastators, Deathwing Command Squad, Ravenwing Command Squad, 5 Stern Guard, so that's 10. Brutalis, Contemptor, Redemptor, Repulsor Executioner. Two Armigers, Knight Castellan. Well, you can take the Knights off the list because they ain't Dark Angels. Sounds to me like you need I would hold off on grabbing the Deathwing Knights just for maybe 6 months or so to see whether they actually redo the Terminators for the Dark Angels. Did you say you had a Land Raider? It sounds to me like you need Land Raiders. How do you find painting tanks? So there's 3 of these shields. And there's 3 more over there. We're only putting 6 on. Rashatiba, hello. Nice to see you. Thank you for saying hello. Well, we're doing the beer symbol. close enough. Do you reckon 2 of those on there? Do you do much painting? So I'm interested to see how the Land Raider plus painting it goes. Because I have another one. I'm not putting 6 on one. So if we turn it around and get... I cut another one off that sprue. Let's take that one. In fact, yeah, let's take that one. So tomorrow is going to do some detail painting on these buggers. That'll be fun. So, if we do 4 of those, 2 each side, we do still have these chain things. Now, this is my conundrum. Catch you tomorrow, fish. Thanks for popping by. Good job on the milk. Hope to see some pictures of those bases. Now, here's my conundrum. Look. This one here, the red one, already has these chains with danglies on up here on both sides. Now then, because the only bits of detail we have for these sides are shields and dangly bits. If I put more of these dangly chains on here, this one will be the craft of dangly chains, and it'll be silly because we have too much of it. So, do we put these on here on each side, and then we put some dangly chains on this one? That's a big dangly chain. Where the hell does that one belong? Maybe not like that. Or we could put one dangly chain each side and one shield, because we have 2 shields here. What do we think? I think we do that. We do one dangly chain and a shield, just to break it up so they're not both fully the same. Our music stopped. So yeah, if you do those on there, we'll put a chain which will go well there because we have a decal that says 6. And then we put one of those next to it. And that one can just have 2 shields, because he's already got dangly up there. And mirrored on the other side. I think that's the way we'll go. So tomorrow then we'll paint all this stuff up. That must be the equivalent for that side. So we'll put that on the other side. It's a little bit bent, but it'll be fine. Or is it this one? This one's got a lot of movement. We'll put that one on the other side, so that'll be that pair. And that one can get lost somewhere. It could just go somewhere underneath. There's a bit of extra detail. So we'll paint it up anyway. So we'll do those. I love a lot of shields. Half of me wants to do the shields in different colours, just to hark towards that sort of longbow aesthetic. Longboat aesthetic. Because these ones we don't really want to do our red, because it's the same sort of colour which is here. Now I do have another colour in the scheme which is like an obsidian deep green, so we can bring that into it a little bit, but not much. We've got to be very sparing with it. Maybe just for the one that's predominantly over the thing. Or black. We'll do the black shields. Black shields on that one might work. We'll have to sleep on it, I think, and then decide. That's what we're going to have to do. Give me these. We've also got all the guns to finish off painting. That'll really... once they're done, the guns are done. Maybe the steps on this side, and then the top gun on the top of there, and then the bit on the front. And we fix our gold so it matches. We'll be in a good position. We'll see how we get on. The music's finished, which I think means we're pretty much there tonight. Thank you all for being here. Let me just check what's been going on in the web browser, which I can't see. Where are we at? So yeah, for all you people who've been watching us and have said hello on Kick, etc., and on YouTube, I appreciate you being here. And yeah, we stream predominantly on Twitch 5 days a week. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday from 8 o'clock UK time. I'll have to make sure we have links to this stream in the other channels, just in case. But we've had 55-month resubscribe from Nick Spear, thank you very much. 100 biddies from Builder and 100 biddies from Nick Spear. And we've had a new follow, Shantiba. And we've met Devity over on... oh, you're on Twitch as well. Who was it that said hello from Kick earlier on? It was somebody. I've lost it. I'll have to find it later. Anyway. We'll get the gold and everything sort of pulled together nicely on this, but it's going to take a little while. I want to get the details done, and then we'll address the gold, because it's the wrong colour. We need the gold to look more like this than this. These ones here, they'll stay as they are. They're just nice little kill markings, but we've done alright today. One thing fully decaled up. I like it. We'll do that one next week to the same standard. Hopefully it'll actually have a lot more detail painted in as well, so it will make our lives a little bit easier when we decide where we're putting stuff. So remember, tomorrow, same time, 8 o'clock. Have a good week, everybody, if I don't see you. We are just going to end. So yeah, take care all. Thanks again for being here. Keep me company. Keep me sane. Good night.